Hello again, everyone. It's Dr. Mitch McKee at Berry Farms Animal Hospital. The topic of our discussion for this video is your dog and pain management. So we're hoping that we can give you some more information to make you more comfortable about how we can manage pain in your canine companion.
Dr. Mitch, what is the difference between acute and chronic pain in dogs?
So acute pain is often related to injury or trauma. These are our dogs that are limping all of a sudden, or we've known they've had some type of trauma of some kind. Acute pain generally comes on pretty suddenly, and typically with rest and some anti-inflammatories, depending upon the cause, it gets better fairly quickly. Chronic pain is a little bit different. So chronic pain is usually pain that's been ongoing for 3 months or more. This is pain that is not necessarily intense pain all the time, but more of a dull, achy type pain. And these dogs that have chronic pain typically require more than one modality of therapy to help control their pain.
How quickly should I bring in my dog if I suspect they are in pain?
It's always best to bring your dog in as quickly as possible if you suspect they're hurting, because that gives us a better chance to give them the relief that they need.
What are some signs and symptoms of pain in your dog?
Most obvious signs would be limping, holding up a leg, not wanting to walk or move around. Oftentimes we will see dogs that are up and moving, but maybe they're holding their head in a weird position or they're hunched up in the back. If we're just laying around and lethargic and not doing some of our normal activities, or if we're off food, or if we're acting like our stomach hurts when they're picked up by the owner, those can all be symptoms of pain, as well as sort of shaking or panting a lot.
Are human pain pills like Tylenol or Advil okay to give my dog?
Tylenol and Advil is, in terms of your pet, is not something we really recommend. It's easy to think that since these help manage our pain, that it potentially can help manage our pet's pain. But what we do know about Tylenol and ibuprofen and Advil is they can have some serious side effects, mainly related to disrupting the surface of the GI tract, leading to ulcers, which could potentially get bad enough where you get a GI bleed. Also, we do know that some of these medications, if given over the long term, can cause some kidney or liver issues. So we always tell people to avoid those medications and not use them.
What are the medications used for pain management?
So we're lucky that we have lots of options for pain medication in our canine population. The core foundation is our non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. Many of those have been around for a long time. They're very good for bone, joint, and soft tissue pain. They can be taken for short term, or they can be taken long term, depending upon the pain condition that we're treating. We also have joint supplements that can help control pain or lessen the amount of medications that we need to give our pets. Aside from that, there are sometimes situations where we need steroids to control pain, depending upon whether it's neurologically involved or not. And other medications that control neurologic pain, like gabapentin, or sometimes tramadol can be used. And there are others, but those are the most common ones that we use typically.
Can a veterinarian help me manage my dog's chronic pain?
Your veterinarian is going to be the best source for coming up with a pain management plan for your pet, because we have to take into account a lot of different things. Mainly, what is the cause? What is the progression? How long do we suspect it to go on? And how long do we think we need to stay on medications for? Is it going to be a short amount of time or a long amount of time? There's certain things that we need to monitor depending upon whatever the timeline is. So your veterinarian is going to be your best source for the best pain management plan, but also monitoring your pet during the course of that particular process.
Where is the best place for me to get pain medication for my dog?
Best place to get pain medication for your dog is at your vet clinic. That way, if there's any questions or reactions, or if there's any adverse effects, they can be dealt with on a timely basis. And things need to be adjusted sometimes depending upon if there's any health changes in your pet's life or not. If you have any questions about your pet and how we can help manage pain, you can always call us and we'll be glad to talk to you.